The 1-2 pitch from Canady and the changeup for her first strikeout of the day. They also saw her last year in the postseason, and there's that wicked changeup again, 2 down. You've seen really good changeups?
Yep.
And Canady ends up winning it on the 10th pitch. There's strikeout number 3. Called strike 3.
Left fielder had the ball.
Swing and a miss. And Canady says, I got your back, coach. Send Sacco back to the dugout. They saw her yesterday. Swing and a miss. Chases the rise out of the zone. And it's the first K for Canady.
That's the first no runs, no hits, nowhere.
Got her with the change. Second strikeout. 2 down.
And that is a huge strikeout for Canady with runners at second and third. That's probably why we're not seeing her use that a whole lot today.
0-2 pitch. Got her. Her third strikeout, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Gets the strikeout.
Question for NiJaree Canady. How will she deal with a blister on the pointer finger of her right hand? Jerry Glasgow's not worried about it, and right now it doesn't look like he should be.
Spent more time and even a presentation on where she would fit in offensively into this lineup as she gets a strikeout. And we're talking about Bo Jackson here. We're talking about Herschel Walker, like a once-in-a-generation type player. That's what he thinks of NiJaree Canady.
I tell you what, based on everything we've seen, I think he's right. A 1-2. Struck her out swinging. An authoritative series of roars for NiJaree Canady.
2 runners on, back against the wall. This crowd is up and amped, and NiJaree Canady just quieted them with the NiJaree stomp.
Can Florida State find a little more of those? Can they find those short, compact swings they got to beat the power of Canady? 2-2 for Dak. She strikes out swinging. A perfect first inning for a second straight day. Strike 3, she went to the curve outside again for her second inning-ending K. An at-bat that may have been extended because of that missed changeup strike. And then Canady quickly turns around and delivers another changeup for strike 3.
I was just going to say a changeup low isn't going to get her. A changeup more up in the zone, which goes against everything that you talk about when throwing a changeup could get her. And it got her a huge, massive strikeout by Canady for the second out.
They will face NiJaree Canady. Back-to-back years, she took Stanford to the Final Four. Now Texas Tech trying to run this bottom half of the bracket, which does not have any of the top 8 seeds. They've got maybe the top pitcher in the game and a team that's very hot. And Canady's 7th pitch is the one. An opening vaporizer at 74.
Just stayed away from her throughout this entire at bat with her screwball as well as her rise. Those 2 pitches can look really similar. She threw her screwball a lot against Florida State last weekend in Super Regionals. Maybe the most that she's thrown it all year. Felt comfortable with that pitch. And
going all 14 innings against the Seminoles. Just 166 pitches. And she gets a strikeout of Boutte here. Back-to-back swinging Ks to kick off the game. Trying to finish off Binford. And she will. Texas Tech's never been to the World Series, but NiJaree Canady has, and she knows how this thing goes.
who you are is good enough. Just go out and compete and earn it.
Canady with her 4th strikeout as she retires Lansdale to begin the 3rd. Told us every year it gets harder and harder to make the World Series because in 23 it wasn't expected. Now there are real expectations to get there. And she strikes out Boutte. That wasn't Down and soft with a changeup. That was down and hard.
Her level of execution and her consistency of greatness is really unlike anything that we've been seeing lately.
Greatness on display. Just her second strikeout in the last 4 innings, but who cares?
I mean, changeup's pretty good swinging this too.
No swing there, but a strike on a changeup. She freezes Pone for the second out.
And just went right at her. Back-to-back hits, and then NiJaree Canady goes at the leadoff hitter right away. She got her to chase that rise ball, and then that set her up for the rest of the at-bat, where she's guessing herself about where the pitch is going to go, where it's going to end up, what speed is it going to be.
Here is Canady's 0-2. Another changeup. She doubles up devilishly. A 10-home run hitter at the plate is vanquished. Rise and fire from Canady, whose 9th strikeout puts Tech at the doorstep. She struck her out. NiJaree Canady strikes out the side in the first, strikes out the side in the last, and Texas Tech has a 1-0 win in its World Series debut.
Tears after the game.
As she strikes out on a changeup here, NiJaree Canady begins this game the way she started Thursday. She's 1 for 5 in the tournament off the bench, all but 1 game. And she strikes out swinging on a changeup. 2 down. The hope would be that Jerry can coach this program, be successful for a while, then maybe turn the keys over and keep it in the family at some point down the line. Has just taken the game's best pitcher, arguably, deep. Canady gets back with a strikeout of Stevens, her 4th K. For the double lay-wearing Kanaya Bragg, and now a strikeout of Terry. Couldn't get the magic wand to that in time. 0-2 from NiJaree. Is strike 3. She freezes Pola, and Canady begins this critical 6th with a K. Gutsy call, but this is a gutsy team. Strike 3 looking. Mujica may have expected the changeup. She got the hard stuff.
If they're taking that pitch that's up in the zone like Pickering just did with 2 strikes, and then she'll come in with the changeup.
Garcia chases strike 3. And with a hop and a smile, NiJaree Canady completes a perfect first.
And NiJaree Canady is going to go right at you. She doesn't care what the name is on the other side, on their uniform. She gives you your best in the biggest moments.
But on the whole, she throws a lot. And Oklahoma takes a lot. 5 pitches here, and Canady ends it with a changeup and a strikeout.
Only threw it 2% of the time on the full year, her freshman year, but 16% when she got here on this field.
Parker chases strike 3. Another 1-2-3 inning for NiJaree Canady, who is lighting this lineup up.
And for these lefties, she's been working them a lot on the outside corner with her hard stuff with her screw.
And she strikes out Garcia for a 2nd time. 5 Ks for Canady. 9 home runs for Garcia in her last 17. She swings and misses. Canady triples up. The tying run, Sid Sanders. 2-2. Changeup throws her. NiJaree Canady and Texas Tech are now 3 outs away on an Abby Dayton 0-2 earthquake. The inning is over.
And that new screwball a little bit more, just running away.
Change is in for a called strike 3. 2 down. She has been money in the postseason throughout her career, and Canady blows one by. Back-to-back strikeouts for the $1 million arm. And they haven't been able to keep KD off of it. And there's strikeout number 3 for NiJaree. And now the top will come back around to see her for a second time, regularly at 75 miles an hour. And there is the smoke from NiJaree Canady, strikeout number 4.
To really work with Victoria Valdez to become an elite catcher.
Swing and a miss at the rise for Canady. That's her 5th strikeout, 2 down.
Screwball to lefties, rise balls to lefty on that arm side.
Canady gets the strikeout, number 6, 1 down, and it's the top of the order.
A dominating pitcher.
Strikeout number 7 for Canady, 2 down. NiJaree Canady and this Texas Tech softball team to their great basketball team that won a national championship back in the early 90s. And a swing and a miss there, a strikeout for NiJaree Canady. But no cigar. And strikes her out. Another swing and miss.
Nyjah says, note to self, I'm not going to go upstairs with the rise ball.
And the game goes the other way. And Canady gets the strikeout, 2 down, back to the top. Here's the 1-2. Struck her out again. 2 down. Here's the 0-2. Got her. Canady delivers in the biggest moment. Preserves the lead and evens the championship series at 1 game apiece. 4-3 Red Raiders the final. And we've got a game 3 tomorrow night in Oklahoma City. Redemption for NiJah. Swing and a miss. NiJaree Canady with over 300 strikeouts on the season will open up the night with another one. 4 straight hits for Texas, and she gets the strikeout there for out number 2.
Well, and that was a really good setup. It was rise ball inside, foul ball, and then curve ball away to pick up that strikeout.